Where? Oh, participants.
No, bro. It literally said it. Yeah, accept.
Admit.
All right. Oh shit. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, DJ?
I don't know if he's muted.
You might be muted.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yep.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's up, dude? What's up, yo?
Doing good.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, appreciate you coming out to do this with us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we were mixed up because I know you have a shop in California, but I was thinking of the shop you have with Bubba. So I was thinking that it was Eastern time.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah, but
No worries.
what we usually do is like we do like a quick intro. We'd like say your name, then we play like a sound on there, and then we would just get straight into it.
Okay.
Okay, so
I like how he's like, okay.
so okay, I'll start it. So, what's up, guys? Back with QME podcast. Today we have two-time winner on Ink Master season 9, season 10, all-around tattoo artist DJ Tambe. Woo!
What's
Yeah.
up, guys?
What's up, guys? So yeah, this is gonna be episode 14 of the podcast. So quit making excuses. I'm about to hit the intro music, so stay tuned for more. Welcome, bro.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, so this
How
was
you guys
good. This was actually a long time coming. We had Kyle McKenzie who mentioned that he thought you were the most all-around tattooer that he ever saw. You can do everything: watercolor, color, black and gray, realism, anything. And then we also had Christian Buckingham last week. So he was saying just like how you always joke on him. Said he looks like a 90s piercer, everything like that. So it's just funny seeing some things like behind the show and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You always got to mess around and keep things fresh and bust balls with everybody.
Yeah, on the show, you were busting so many balls like left and right. You were just making people mad and aggressive.
Oh,
and
that's it's all part of the game. That's what the network wants, and you got to kind of play that. You got to be, you got to be that too. If you just sit quiet, and some people don't want to do that. They try to push us into situations and stuff like that.
So was that?
I just want to sit on the couch and I'm not arguing with nobody, and they don't go too far. So
Yeah. Was that your whole?
You see that momentum and see what you kind of gotta do.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do.
Oh, so you're the first time. A lot of people know you from Ink Master, but you were actually on, a tattoo show before that. I think it was Best Ink. So,
Yep.
how'd you start getting onto that show?
I auditioned for Ink Master season 2.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to. They had me make like a video to, try to get on there, like a little reel of myself and all that, and submit that. It was did all that back and forth. Emails was supposed to go for season 2, and then they ended up telling me a couple weeks before that I didn't make it, and then just got an email from Oxygen Network saying, we want to audition you for this other competition show, and I just hit it off with them, and they ended up picking me for that. But yeah, that's kind of where it all. That's kind of where it all started.
So you had like Ink Master in your mind like the whole time, right? Like you wanted to be on the show like early on.
Yep. Yeah, I started watching it when it first came out. Tattoo shows were getting popular, and they had the show here at the Palms. That was like the first one. I forget what it was called, like Inked or something.
Yeah,
like
I think it was Inked. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Carrie Hart's shop. So tattoo shows started getting popular. And I started watching Ink Master, and I was like, "Damn, I could do this."
Yeah.
I was seeing some of my, people that I looked up to for years, and I'm like, "Damn," seeing what they're really all about. And ever since then, I just, wanted to get on there and shoot my shot.
So I know the first season you were on was season 9. You were on a team with Bubba Irwin. So can you talk about like how you guys like started like being friends, I guess, how you guys started like being that close?
Me and Bubba, we met at a tattoo convention years back. It was probably before we were on Ink Master. Was probably like 5 years prior.
That's pretty dope. Yeah.
He came up to my booth and was like, "Yo, I love your work and followed you for a while." And I was like, "Dope." And he wanted a tattoo, so I ended up tattooing him. And the whole time we just shot the shit and busted balls and really hit it off. So we just after that we just stayed good friends after that. And then yeah, I got a call from dude in town here that I had been friends with, King Rock. I'm sure you guys know him from the show.
Yeah, I've seen him.
He hit me up and was like, "Yo, Ink Master hit me up that I need a partner. Will you go on there with me?" I was like, and you know, I've been trying since season 2 to get on there. So I was like, yeah, let's do it, you know. And then like 4 hours later, Bubba hit me up and was like, "Yo, I need a partner." They could hit me back. So I'm like, "Oh, dude." So I told Bubba, yeah. After I told Ruck, yeah, and I was just closer with Bubba, and I knew Bubba could, you know, maybe get a little farther and be a better partner. So
Yeah.
I ended up going with Bubba, and then you know, and then Ruck ended up going anyway with somebody else, which was kind of awkward, but it all worked out. But that's kind of how it transitioned. We've just been friends ever since that day at that convention.
But that's really cool. I know season 10 you ended up, it was different. You were more of like a coach. Can you explain like which how was that different than the last one, and then which one did you like prefer?
Man, they were both hard in their own ways, for sure. Season 9 was tough because I felt like I love Bubba, but I felt like I could never like do my own thing, or you know, it was always like we had to bounce off each other and trade off. It was just super tough. Season 10 coaching was cool too, but it was a lot more butting heads and you know, tattooers close to your age and you know, just tattooers in general. We all have different opinions and different, you know.
I thought you had like more of like your own opinion on it because like you were a coach, so like you had like more of an influence on these people, like giving them like your inputs, being that you're a good tattoo artist, and seeing you translate like your coaching to these other tattooers was a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough because, you know, you get the people that trust you and want to listen, and you get the people that don't. And, you know, ultimately, everything I say or do isn't going to work. So it's hard being on that side of coaching too. You know, it's not 100% right, and you know, I got shit to learn. So that's just how it goes. That was the tough part of things, and just coaching adults in general. You know, adult tattooers, like
it's not as easy as it looks like.
Tough. It was tough.
So yeah, I always you're one of my favorite tattoo artists, probably my favorite.
He talks about you a lot.
Yeah, nah, cause I
appreciate you.
Yeah, man, I always call you like the king of tigers and snakes, cause like animals, you just kill all of them, man. It's just really good.
Thanks, man.
I just wanted to know, yeah, of course. I just want to know what's like, what are some of your other like favorites to tattoo? Cause I know you love snakes, but
I do like snakes. I don't get to do them very often. I mean, all that stuff's pretty like traditional in tattooing. You know, I've been doing that stuff for a long time. You know, skulls and snakes, and it's just like the go-to for tattooing. The tiger thing, just, you know, how Instagram works is you post one cool thing, and then I get 1,000 emails for tigers. So that's kind of how that goes. So that just turned into that. Tigers are fun, you know. I like playing around with different textures and stuff like that. But yeah, I like all kinds of different stuff. I try to keep it. I try to mix it up. I don't take on everything that people hit me up for, but I just try to. I started in a street shop where, you know, in the late '90s when we didn't have computers, we didn't have any of that stuff, and we just had, you know, these bins of flash work and stuff for people to flip through, and they pick something out, and half of them would pick out the same thing every other day. So I had to kind of make it fresh and new. I had to like take this thing that everyone gets every day and make it into something, you know what I mean? Like a panther head or like some praying hands. Like I used to do like 10 sets of those a week, but I had to try to make them different, you know, every time. So that's kind of where that me doing every style came from. But I
Okay.
enjoy a lot of stuff. I like that illustrative. I'm into that like almost neo traditional style. I love that too. I
Yeah.
haven't been getting to do much of it. It's here and there because, like I said, I post like some realism, and then I just get flooded with
Yeah.
this realism, and then people think that's like what I love to do. But
Hmm.
I like it, but I like to switch it
No,
up.
you just like to post good work on your IG page, so you want people to like see
Yeah.
that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and I still gotta feed the fam. Like I tattoo 5 days a week, every single week, and I post like once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
I'm like, something I want to post to try to get more people to get that type of stuff. But I'm constantly working, but I take on a lot of stuff that there's a lot of artists that just post just what they like to do, and some of them might be doing that all day, every day. Some of them might get to do that every day, all day, and they might not get bored with it. But I just try to, you know, get some people that want to get tattooed. I try to get my
Mhm.
art out there, and just do what they want to do to an extent.
Yeah, definitely. So I know you got into tattooing like later on after you had other situations in your life. Can you explain like earlier on like what else you wanted to be and then what made you start tattooing?
Man, shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, it's a
now he's
while.
really got to
I
think
knew what I
about
wanted to be.
it. He's like,
When I was
pause
a
real
kid,
quick.
when I was a kid in the '80s, it was like you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be a lawyer, you're gonna be, that's how it was with the
Yeah.
parents, grandparents and shit. But I started tattooing, myself when I was real young. So I kind of, but I had always been an artist, back to like,
Mhm.
third, fourth grade, like artists would, or classmates would ask me to, do their projects or, draw something for them and back when I was that little. So as far as I can remember, I was drawing. I was big into like lowrider cars. I used to draw a lot of lowrider cars, and
That's
then
fucking sick.
transitioned
Yeah.
to graffiti.
Mhm.
So just that's kind of where that started. So I guess I always wanted to, pursue art.
Mhm.
I skateboarded like my whole life, so skateboarding, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you could dream of being a professional skateboarder, but I don't know, I guess my nuts just weren't big enough.
Oh shit.
It gets hard.
I had friends doing like 20 sets of stairs, and I'm like, so that kind of stopped. But yeah, just always been involved in art. I've just been doing it, tattooing. I was tattooing professionally when I was 17 years old, so it's all I've known till now.
Wait, at
Just stuck with
17?
it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I thought
before I could even get it.
I thought you had to be like 18 or older or some shit to get your like
Yeah.
license. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Where I started out in the shop, I started out. He was kind of, he was he was a shyster. You know what I mean? He didn't care. Yeah, I could just say I was 18 or something.
So
That's kind of how that worked.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's dope then. Yeah.
But yeah, I was tattooing pretty much before I could even get tattooed
so
legally.
did you have like a formal internship or did you like kind of straight away?
No, I started tattooing, just hand poking my friends. Then it transitioned into like a homemade machine, kind of like they would do in prison. Tattooing my friends with that, and then the shop was opening in my neighborhood, and my friends were like, "Yo, you should try to go get a job." So I went in there with like just a book of drawings, and the owner was like, "Do you know how to tattoo?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I've done tons of tattoos." Yeah. And so he's like, "All right, call a friend." He set me up like a real setup. Like I hadn't even used a real tattoo machine before. He had me set everything up, call my friend, and I tattooed my friend for like 6 hours, and then he like hired me, threw me on skin the next day. I was tattooing. I had to be to work. And I
Oh
was
shit.
tattooing.
Then that's pretty quick. Yeah. Like normally
Dang.
they would like test you like on like what to tattoo exactly, and then they would like move you eventually on skin. But he was like, "All right, you did well on this
Yeah.
guy's skin. I'll put you on skin from like now till the rest of your life."
Yep. And then he kind of, taught me stuff here and there, and hooked me up with all the equipment so I could tattoo because I didn't have anything. And then he just like took it out of my paycheck every week, and that was kind of my apprenticeship. It wasn't like the shit was different back then. We used
Yeah.
to make all our needles. We used to you know, everything was different.
Mhm.
But, so yeah, it was ass backwards back then, you know, like the things we had to do. I had to like dig into the biohazard thing with all the dirty needles, and pull them out and blowtorch the needles
Oh,
off
shit.
of there. We could reuse the bar to make new needles. It's just shit was different, you know. It was thugs and gangsters and bikers, and you know, it wasn't like
Yeah, now it's a lot easier. Now you don't have to do half the shit that you literally just mentioned right now.
you know, everything's
No.
disposable,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm using a damn pen. Like it's just
It's like
it's
more
way
sanitary
different.
a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, 100%. But yeah, it's transitioned into like I tattoo everything from doctors, lawyers, soccer moms to still gangsters and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy transition, and the limits that people are pushing tattoos to is crazy nowadays. You know, there's full on like oil paintings on the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a masterpiece on a body. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
crazy.
know Steve Butcher. He does really good with like portraits and like real, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Steve's the homie. He does he does some crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still a firm believer. Like I got old tattoos all over me that. I mean, something used to be colored solid, and there's not a drop of color in that spot that used to be solid. So, if it don't got an outline on it, you know, or it's not black and gray, then eventually that shit is gone, or it's gonna
Yeah.
look like a giant mud puddle. And
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff you see on IG is like, damn, that's dope. But
Yeah.
10, 15 years from now, that shit is gonna look
It's gonna look pretty bad. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. So,
So do you touch up any of your tattoos at all or never?
pretty rarely here and there, maybe. If I'm working on like a sleeve on somebody and I had, you know, I'll go back into stuff maybe here and there
Hmm.
from prior sittings, but not really. I try to get it in there, get it solid, and get out. My stuff feels really, really good and don't have too much.
Do you have any?
Some people hit me up. Some people hit me up to touch up stuff from like 10, 15 years ago. That's different, but yeah, you know, I learn every day and learn a lot. And
Mhm.
when you see your tattoos that old, you kind of know what to do now. You know?
Yeah.
What do you guys? What do you guys into? What do you guys daily jobs? Careers?
Pretty much, we're kind of working on our YouTube thing. Like, we're trying to get this podcast to eventually like get bigger and grow. He's
But
trying to
yeah.
post videos on YouTube too.
But we're both in college. We both graduated. Like right now I do like recruiting. He's more of like he does photography and
Videography, video editing, journalism. I'm more like a whole content creator type of thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that YouTube, man, it's tough. It's a whole nother job. Like
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking
my brother
difficult.
tried to get me to start a YouTube, and it was good for a little bit, and then it's just like, man, I can't like set up all these cameras and draw all the time, and I don't have time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
be, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Or you just gotta film your daily life all day, every day, which people
yeah.
I mean,
up off that.
yeah,
it's tough, man.
it's a lot of work. I mean, people don't understand. They're like, oh, it's easy to put a camera and just record shit, but you don't understand it. It's like you have to figure out lighting, camera angles, editing, this, that, and the third, and then people are like, oh, but it's easy. But it's like, no, it's a lot of work. Depends if you want to do all that work or not.
Yeah, for sure.
So you have a good amount of tattoos. What was the first tattoo you ever got? And like some story behind that.
Oh, the first, like very first shit was just like a hand poked like a cross on my ankle or
Mhm.
something. You know what I mean? In like 8th grade or
It's probably
something
not
like
there
that.
anymore. Yeah.
Why it was a cross, I don't know. It was
Yeah.
easy. You know, that was the first thing. That was the first thing where I went to school and people were like, "Is that a tattoo?" And then they're like, "I want one." You know, in 8th grade, not many people have tattoos. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know.
Were
Then
you always
then
like?
I started-
Oh no, I'm saying, were you always like a rebellious person? Like you just never gave a fuck?
Yeah. Always pretty rebellious. I was like rebellious, but I was the like if some shit was going down, I was like the lookout.
Mm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, let's rob this shit, and I'm like, okay, I'm down, but I'll look, you know what I mean? I'll be
Yeah.
the driver. Like that's how that was.
Yeah,
So,
you can
yeah,
still like somewhat
I mean-
safe if something happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, you saved your ass a little. Yeah.
rebellious, like I said, man, like
Mm.
the nuts aren't all the way there. So it's like, I didn't get past that point of like sticking up old ladies and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all the crazy shit friends were doing. But I was involved for sure. But yeah, always rebellious. I think, skateboarding and hip hop music and punk rock music when I was a kid, and hanging out with older kids, and spray painting trains and doing just rebellious stuff for sure.
Hmm. So other people trying to become like tattoo artists, what would you say is like some of the things they should start with in your based on you?
First and foremost, you got to be a good artist.
Mm.
That's 100%.
I mean, yeah, like anybody can learn the whole procedure side of tattooing and get good at it. But if you want to be a career or to really push your limits on your work, you have to have that in the beginning. A lot of artists will they can't draw very good, so they start out doing traditional tattoos, which that sounds horrible, but traditional tattoos are they're a lot more simple and stuff like that. If that's what they want to stay doing forever, and they'll get really good at traditional stuff, but you still have to know where that stuff came from and how you have to be able to just sit and draw it and it to look good to begin with. You know what I mean? So that's you could learn the procedure, but you got to be a good artist. I get people that want to, they want to apprentice under me or stuff like that, and they come in and they got like a SpongeBob drawing on a napkin. You know what I mean? It's like
that makes no sense.
Portfolio or got to be, I believe people are somewhat born with it. You can learn that stuff, but if you're not a art major college grad, then you'd have to be born with it or just draw since you were little.
Yeah, I'm a little upset because I used to love drawing when I was younger. I was actually pretty decent, and then as time went on, I just slowly stopped drawing and got more interested in like other stuff in my life. But at least I do like media, so it's like some kind of art, but it's in a different way. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I tell my kids that it's like anything you stick with from now till you're our age, like it's like you're gonna be good at.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be your career. If you do that every day, if you play basketball every day, you're gonna be the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you gotta just love it. You gotta just stick with it and do it a little bit every day.
Of course. So we did ask a lot of things about you. Now and ask like a little bit of like more like chill stuff like that. So I know you're married, so I don't know how you feel about this, but if you have any celebrity crush,
What the fuck?
just slide that.
Where is this coming from?
Man, celebrity crush. I don't know.
Clean? No, I'm kidding.
I don't know.
Nah, it's just random.
Maybe like, I don't know, Jenny McCarthy or something.
Jenny McCarthy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's respectable. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
I fuck with that. No Jennifer Lawrence or I don't
maybe
know.
like Jennifer Aniston or something.
Yeah, I was about to say Friends. I don't know. I was thinking in my head because that recently I don't know. They put like some reunion thing like recently they did
On HBO, yeah, it's like Friends reunion on HBO.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole documentary
She's
thing.
older now. She's transitioning a little bit, but she's still, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Can't think. There's a few, but think of. How about you guys?
I'm just cause like so much like topic stuff. I'd probably say like Lori Harvey like at this point because I feel like she's. Now,
I like Tessa Thompson, but
so Steve Harvey?
Yeah, his daughter or something.
Yeah, it's one of his daughters, but like she doesn't look like Steve Harvey though.
Yeah, well,
like
doesn't look like an egg with like a mustache on his. Yeah. No, I like Tessa Thompson. I don't know if you know who Tessa Thompson is.
Nope.
If you ever saw Creed
with Michael B. Jordan.
No.
Okay, but it's like based off Rocky. It's like a continuation of that. But
okay. Yeah, the boxing movie. I didn't watch it. I should watch it. Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I kind of like it. Yeah,
he
like
likes
the
it a
first
lot.
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to say, the other thing too is like, what's like favorite food probably if you like.
My favorite food?
Yeah. It's got like some of
Let's
those.
say some lasagna or something.
Lasagna.
Okay.
Like Garfield.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, straight up Garfield.
Then last thing we wanted to say is just the last show you were on, Ink Master Grudge Match. We just wanted to say like how that was different. That's kind of.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Mhm.
That was the cool side of things. You just you get pampered a little bit more.
Mhm.
You get to sit in your dressing room for
Yeah.
3/4 of the day and work for like 2 hours for more pay than if you win Ink Master. Like it's the jam, you know what I mean? Like they just get you things you need and dress you and style you, and it's a cooler side of things. I mean it's hard sometimes telling people how it is, or not, holding back a little bit on telling people that their tattoos are good.
Yeah.
But so that's the hard side of things. But yeah, I mean that's it's a totally different than competing. Competing is like stressful. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, like I'm like talking to myself in the mirror every morning. Like you do this shit, you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah. You
hard,
got to give yourself that prep talk to make sure you're like you're ready.
for sure. But that's what gets you through it, That's what sets you apart. So, but yeah, I mean that was a whole different side of things. I thought we were gonna go for more than one season, but
Yeah.
they didn't end up picking us up after that, which kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I love that side of things.
I do have a question. Compared to your life before Ink Master and after Ink Master, like how did it like blow up for you? Like how did you like
What changes?
like what changes like happened and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had always been busy tattooing. I've always tried to put out good work over the years and build a name. But I mean, that's instant. You get, instant gratification from being on TV. Like, get just email after email of people that want to get tattooed from you, and people that, it changes your life too. Like the positivity side of things, everything from kids to grown adults that don't even like tattoos. I mean, the positive side of things, like telling you how much you inspire them and stuff like that. So that changed my life a lot.
That's pretty cool.
Coming from where I came from, I used to live in my damn car on drugs. So to come from that to, kids telling me I inspire them and stuff like that, it's a big,
Yeah, that's a big 180. Yeah.
yeah. And it's, it's good job security for sure. Like,
Mhm.
you're constantly getting emails. As long as you keep putting out good work and try to stay somewhat in the spotlight, you can do good for a long time. And but yeah, I love the television side of things. I wish I could do more, and just waiting to hear next.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
yeah.
you have it's two shops, right? Your own one and one with Bubba, or do you have a third one?
No, I have the shop I work at in Vegas isn't my shop. It's I've been there for coming up on 16 years.
Okay.
As long as I've been in Vegas.
That's pretty good.
That shop. Like my best friend owns it, and it's kind of just I got it easy there. No, I don't have to deal with employees or anything. And rent my spot. And
Yeah.
So you're not looking
go
to
home, you know what I mean?
you're not looking to start your own shop anytime soon, or no?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm in. Looking for someplace now. I'm not looking hard, but I'm. There's a lot of
Oh,
stuff
you're
I
like
gotta
open to the
do.
idea of it, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff I got to do before. I got to have a business plan. I got to do all this stuff because when you approach business owners to rent a spot or rent a building, you tell them that you're trying to open a tattoo shop. They don't.
Yeah, it's not a big. Yeah.
A lot of them are that old money. They still look at tattoos as being, all the thugs and gangsters, and there's gonna be like 100 motorcycles outside, and it's gonna be rowdy and Hell's Angels, and you know what I mean? Like they still have that perception of what it, so you got to put it together, and put together a plan and how you're gonna make it great, and it's gonna be chill.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking. It's just a way bigger headache, and I'm trying to, get ready for that headache. But yeah, I got the Nashville shop with Bubba. I'm in the process of handing it over to him because I don't get out there as much, and I feel like I'm neglecting it. It's hard to just lose money here and pay money to go out there and just tattoo people out there to pay bills. It's just it's fun to get away from here, but it's just a pain.
Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth.
I had the shop here, but it's long distance.
Yeah. The stuff you realize later, in the beginning, it sounds great. Like, you could be 2 weeks here, 2 weeks here, but like when you start doing it and you realize like the scheduling issues.
Yeah. And just, leaving the family, and I got 4 dogs, and it's hard, they want to come a lot of the time, and you got to find someone to watch 4 dogs and watch the house, and it's just a whole big mess. So, yeah. But yeah, eventually I'll have my spot here.
Yeah, we're waiting for that, man.
Where are you guys at? Where are you guys out of?
Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where where Ink Master's filmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard from Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle actually mentioned it. I was like, where's Ink Master filmed? And he was like, it's in Jersey. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, like down in Newark, gutter down in
Newark, yeah. I'm like 20 minutes away from Newark.
Yeah, he's not in Newark, but he's like 20 minutes away.
Yeah, it's crazy down there.
Yeah, it's a fucking dump, but that's just me, bro.
But I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, brings back memories. It's cool down there. I like that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like where it's like grimy outside, and then you go in, and it's cool.
It's like mad nice, though.
That does match like the graffiti like type of style. Like it'll take something like graffiti, all that, and then you go in, it's like, still really nice and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's I'd like to. I mean, if I didn't have a family and everything, it'd be cool to have like we just all spray paint on the outside and go in, and there's like a damn Lamborghini parked in your living room, and you pull in your house, and like all these celebrities doing like
that's
LA
actually that sounds
stuff.
dope.
Yeah, like like LA, there's a garage door, you open it, and they got this, all these celebrities got these crazy lofts, and hidden in the hood. So, but yeah, I like that mix. A little grimy and a little.
So yeah, being on TV as long as you were, did you feel like you had to turn up your personality like for being on those, or do you felt like you were always just kind of yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's that you definitely got to turn up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely got to be yourself, but you can't, if you're just sitting around being yourself all the time, you're kind of wasting their money. So, and then there's there's storyboards for that stuff. There's people, they set up topics, they push us into situations. They, it's not like we're all sitting there when the cameras are off arguing and stuff. Doing the shit and drinking, whatever. But, so yeah, we're pushed into those situations, and that's how it gets out of hand. But you got to play that role, because that's 50% of the show is the drama side of things and the story and all that.
Yeah.
It's not written for us, but we gotta, you get those people that just don't want to do that side of things, and I guess they don't go as far as the people who participate in every aspect.
Oh shit! Is that how they cut people from the show?
I mean, I don't know. I can't just be mute sitting there on the couch.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I do have one thing to say. Where's your big glasses, like those like square?
Yeah, they're out there.
They're out there? Okay, cool. Yeah. I was just wondering because like I remember on the show you always had them on. I was like, damn, those are some big ass glasses.
Yeah, they're heavy and stuff. When I'm at home, I don't wear them.
Yeah.
They're prescription, but I just
Is it? Okay. So it wasn't just for looks. It was like actually like for you to see.
Oh yeah, they're prescription. Yeah, I use them when I work a lot for like up close and stuff. After a while, a tattoo in my eyes would just cross real quick, or I'd have to, after just being this close to somebody for hours and hours, mess up your eyes and all that. So I use them for work and stuff like that. But yeah, that was kind of my deal.
Yeah, that was like your look on the whole show.
Yeah, Yeah, and I wear them. Oh, I thought about wearing them, but I catch glares and
You're comfortable, like it's your own
No,
house.
it's your own
So,
house. Yeah. I'm not trying to tell you like what to do or not.
No. Yeah, but I usually wear them.
Mm.
They are prescription.
Okay, that's cool. I know my mom has ones like that. Look like sunglasses, but they're like actually prescription. Looks kind of weird.
It's like you said, 80s style. It's like actually from the 80s. Like they used to have them thick ass frames, and like the glass used to be like 2 inches thick.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And be that old man with those glasses for sure. That old Italian guy with the thick glasses.
You're gonna look dope once you get older, like with those glasses.
I'm trying to get some new ones, maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
I've been thinking about it, but
Yeah, just add them in the rotation, you know.
something different. Like I need a different look. I like to switch it up.
No, that's pretty dope though.
That's cool. Got through all your questions?
Yeah, that's all I got for you, man. I don't know what else to say.
So yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, nothing else now. It's been great talking to you. Still love everything you do. Love the colors and like the saturation stuff that you have. So you really respect like everything that you do, especially because as you always bring up how hard it was, all the struggles you went through to build yourself up, work through everything. Like it's pretty inspiring. Like the stuff you did to get here.
For sure, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
And keep it up. You guys will skyrocket, man. Just keep doing new things and being yourself. And
Thanks, man.
that's the thing too. Don't hesitate to be like yourselves at all. You know, that's what it is nowadays.
That's what I try to tell him.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
It's hard though.
Yeah.
It's hard because you don't want to let people in sometimes. You don't want to let people know you, but that's what makes people.
Yeah, that's what makes people like you.
Want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube and all that stuff is just,
Nah.
if you wear a dress, you want to wear a dress every day, then you be the dress wearing kid that does.
It does that weird shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's what people want to see nowadays. Just people be themselves and more than anything. So, but keep it up, and you guys need like a background. You guys need like
Yeah. This is a door. This is a closet door.
What
I
is
know.
that door?
It's a small closet door. I mean, I still live in my parents' house, so it's like a whole bunch of like shoes and stuff in there, like my mom's stuff. Yeah.
It's like a crawl space kind of.
Yeah. And then I have like an open sign up there, but you can't see it.
But yeah, we started ordering like lights and stuff like that. Like next coming like month or two is gonna be like a lot different. Have like a background and stuff. We're trying to have an actual like setup so that we can have people come in and then also do like Zooms as well. Because Zooms with people like yourselves is like good for us. But also we want to have like a setup that people can also come to as well. So just working on that.
So
yeah, it's been episode 11 again.
11. It's been 14, my guy.
Yeah, okay, episode 11 with Artie, Mo.
You said 11 again. It's 14.
No, I said 14 that time.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm just cutting you off right now.
It's been QME podcast. Quit making excuses.
Get on your gun. Thank you so much, DJ.
Yeah, thank you.
I think he froze.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's moving. Oh, okay.
Oh, you still moving? All right, thanks.
Oh, okay. Oh no, he's there.
Oh, you froze for a little bit.
Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, we can't hear. You're muted right now.
Got you.
Okay.
Figuring this out. Yeah, it froze, and then I could hear you guys, but you guys were frozen, and then you guys disappeared. So,
oh, my bad.
My wife.
No problem.
So this has been your host Mo. Artie, thank you so much, DJ, for being on our show.
Yeah, thank you guys, man.
Oh, no worries,
see you guys
man.
again.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, man. No, of course. I really appreciate it. Have a good one, man.
All right. Hit me up.
Yeah, of course.
Peace, man.
Thanks.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
Email is email still the best way to get to you though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just shoot an email. My wife handles all of that because I couldn't do any of that shit. It's overwhelming for me. But yeah, just hit me up anytime.
All right, man. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
What you're doing.
Thanks.
Peace and love.
Peace, man. Peace.
That's a wrap.
That's That's a collab.
Cut it, print it, sell it, book it,
send it,
sign it, do book signings,
have your executive producer sign it,
fax it,
direct it, edit it,
put it on a
platter and send it.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Hold on, let me see real quick. I just want to see what season he was on.
Recording in progress.
Phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, alright, so I'm recording the video.
So, let's see. I think 9 and 10.
Hello. Hello?
Oh yeah, can I get the dad hat if you have it?
What's up?
Can I get the dad hat if you have it?
It's downstairs. Yeah, give me a sec.
Yes, sir.
We're Gucci. Hey, you look like Chance the Rapper now.
Season 12 was boys and girls. Did they have a team?
Mr. DJ Tambaroonies.
Number 9 and 10.
So yeah, if I can get the same ring light as the one that you have, we're gonna be golden. I need to move the camera over just a little bit. Oh, perfect. We look fucking perfect.
Season 9 and 10.
Okay. You're good. You're Gucci. This is golden hour now. Let me take this fucking box of grog.
I like that though.
Yay!
Still looking very respectful.
Alright, so you're not gonna put this stuff on?
What?
You're not gonna put your headphones or anything on? So yeah, we're gonna have like a quick little discussion before the podcast starts with your two hosts, Mo and Artie. Here's a little secret that I like to keep to myself.
Whew, I feel good. I feel smooth today. You know what I mean? Got the.
Yeah, I dream about Artie sometimes.
No comment. I do not dream about you.
So, Arthur, you need to tell your deepest, darkest secret now.
Don't hit my phone. That shit on Do Not Disturb.
I'll make sure to link his phone number in the bio.
Yeah, it's 911 1125
6754.
588 MPI.
That's his social security number.
Yeah. My social security number is 1 2
1,
4,000.
2, 3, 4, 5. No, 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 no. You know that song? My dog is going ballistic right now.
Boom.
Yeah, well, the interview started, so. Mr. DJ. Please, Mr. DJ, some more rubbery bread. Oh, it's pawn to replay, right?
Did they expect us to be ready that early? You know, you said you probably practice joined at 1:53.
Probably. I mean, we did say 2 on the dot, right?
Yeah, because you said 11 Pacific. But they probably finished the other one early, and then we're like, oh.
Wait, hold the microphone closer to your mouth.
Yeah.
See, I needed to tell you that from the last podcast. You got to hold the microphone closer to you.
But yeah, they probably were like setting it up last time. They probably finished the last podcast earlier because they did a podcast before, and then they were like, "Oh, let's just bang it out right after." I'm kind of strong, like
Yeah,
chap, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the hat. It's giving you powers.
It's been working too, you know what I mean? I've been on my grind.
You should wear more hats.
I'm making excuses. That's why I like being braided too. When I'm braided, I'm so elite because I can come normally. I can wear a hat still wear a Dewey. I could be whoever I want, you know.
Yo, if this podcast doesn't work out, we can just figure something out.
In terms of it's just doing it.
I'm just like talking. Just in case.
Say give it like 10, you know what I mean?
Give it like another 10.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'll be doing my gym work. You know what I mean? I'll be in the gym. This losing weight shit is easy. I'm a master of this shit when I want to.
You're still fat as fuck, though. Take off the shirt.
You remember how...
Take off the shirt, bro.
Nah, I didn't get to sleep. That's not fair. It's going to be worse.
What does sleep have to do with taking off your shirt?
Because when you sleep, that's when you're rested. And you're going to... When you sleep, you're going to wake up like less weight and stuff. Having rested as opposed to not being rested.
Oh, accept it.